one. It's for this right here. It's for this right here. We're not the same. It's different around here. Y'all need some inspiration? I'm gonna show y'all.
Detroit Lions 2025 over-under of 10.5. Feeling a little Rodney Dangerfield. 10.5 isn't the highest mark. Won 15 games last year, franchise best. No one in the NFL with more.
At the end of the day, that's our baseline, man.
One Pride has been watching its own version of Inside Out the last few years.
You don't care what time of year it is, what the record is, what the weather is. It doesn't matter.
First installment, they were introduced to wonder and joy.
Lay hands. I love it. Lay hands.
Then in the sequel, they met hope.
This is not happenstance, man. This doesn't just happen. This has been in the making, man.
Which was followed by disappointment.
Is that picked up? It is.
All of these characters new to longtime Lions lovers.
The Dan Campbell gamble.
But remember, the second chapter is always the bummer section of the read.
Even when you're having an off day, you find a way, man.
We all know how the third part of trilogies work.
Not today, fellas.
Teddy bears overthrow empires.
To say that I'm proud of you would be the massive understatement.
Kings make their triumphant returns.
All right, here we go. Here we go, here we go.
Isn't this the 5th year of Dan Campbell, though?
Here we go, set the tone. Let's go, Mac.
Consider the first 2 years prequels. Work with me here.
My God, man, you guys didn't bat an eye. I love this freaking team. I love the coaches. I love the players. I love everything about it, man. We are so freaking hard.
DC just has to hope losing both his coordinators doesn't lead to a Godfather 3.
All right, let's go get some more.
They're cast on offense on par with the Ocean's 11.
Jared Goff has more touchdown catches than incompletion.
Jared Goff, he's got to be the Clooney, of course.
That's pretty good by Jared Goff. He does a little twirl in the backfield.
37 touchdowns, second highest rate, second most yards per game.
It is caught. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
Second most yards per attempt in the NFL last year.
Wide open. What a catch.
It makes Amon-Ra St. Brown Brad Pitt, Goff's right-hand man.
He found Amon-Ra streaking up the field. He dropped it in the basket.
1,200 plus yards, 115 catches, 12 touchdowns in 2024.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
Jahmyr Gibbs is more Brad Pitt level star, but Gibbs and Montgomery have to be those two brothers, right?
Play every drive. Take care of your brother.
They were the car guys in charge of ground transportation. Jahmyr, 1,400 plus rush yards.
It's a foot race down the left sideline.
No one had more rush TDs.
Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
A fat 5.6 per carry.
There he goes. Touchdown, Detroit Lions.
Gibbs also went for 500 plus receiving yards, 4 TD catches.
Got to complete to Jahmyr. Jahmyr 50, 45, down to the 40.
His brother at legs.
Bouncing off the tackle is Montgomery. What a catch and run. Still going.
David Montgomery, 775 yards.
Big hole, 50-yard line, still going.
Painted the zone 12 times in just 14 games.
Like, bro, I love watching you play. I'm just sitting on the bench. It's just, you're just fun to watch.
Jameson Williams can be Matt Damon. That's the last one. I don't really remember the rest, and looking them all up sounds like a lot of work, man.
He's going to the house.
Williams made corners work, chasing him around.
5, end zone, touchdown, Detroit Lions. 52 yards.
1,000 yards, most at high rates of speed. Nice third year in the game.
He is gone. Touchdown Lions.
Tim Patrick picked up the receiver scraps. Close to 400 yards, 3 touchdowns, had his moments.
Tim Patrick, that is your first in the Motor City, my man.
And they're set at tight end as well.
That was all right, wasn't it?
Sam Laporta, 60 catches, 7 scores, 700 plus yards.
Team 10-5, touchdown Detroit Lions. How about a little razzle-dazzle in the Lone Star State?
That band of brothers has one heck of an O-line working for them, too.
Hey, you gonna give me your all today?
Left tackle Taylor Decker, right tackle Penei Sewell and company ranked number 2 by PFF in 2024.
Hey, we physical all day.
3 of the 5 blokes up there are back for another rodeo. The changes at guard and center said goodbye to Kevin Zeitler and Frank Ragnow, turned around and snagged Tate Ratledge, a second rounder.
When you look at his numbers and how that stacks up in this class, it was outstanding, and that helped recapture his momentum with a 98 score among all these interior offensive
So
linemen.
they are expecting 0 drop-off year over year.
Amon-Ra St. Brown's going to throw it back to Goff. Who had that on the bingo card?
And if they can figure out who has their defensive voodoo doll and get them to quit,
You have a collective willpower that you can make the game any way you want it to go.
then maybe their defense will be healthy enough to see this thing through.
Love it.
To be clear, they don't need to rebound per se, just have to keep their guys from spending so much time with JD and Turk.
Let's go affect the ball now. Let's put it in the air. Let's go get it.
They held teams to the 7th fewest points per game.
Love throws, picked up on the line. Kirby Joseph, left side. He's gonna go, baby.
They were first on 3rd down, 7th best in the red zone.
Packers trying for some late magic here, but it's the Lions that come in with a bolt of lightning.
Their secondary held quarterbacks to the lowest rate in the league.
Picked off, Kirby Joseph.
We got it. There's a takeaway.
2nd lowest completion percentage.
Do our job. Do our job.
They could play the run better, though, after giving up 4.5 a pop to ball carriers.
To the end zone. Touchdown.
Their pass rush, for obvious reasons, was less than stellar as well, 23rd in sacks.
Daniels had all day.
Number one guy they can't afford to have miss time again, Aiden Hutchinson, 5 games played.
Gonna get hit, gonna go down, sacked.
Still had 7.5 sacks. He was revved up for a year, man.
Aiden Hutchinson got in there and nailed him.
He's the linchpin to their defense.
Such an X factor on Madden after this.
Presence wouldn't just help produce some more backwards plays. He's TJ Watt-like, where he impacts everything.
They won't chip me. I'm like that.
Hutch still looking for a Starsky. They didn't hold on to Zadarius Smith, 4 bags in his 8 games with Detroit.
Back. Jones gonna get hit, gonna go down. Sack.
The beef in the middle, DJ Reader, 3 QB takedowns.
He's brought down at the 5 by DJ Reader.
15 games and starts, just 23 tackles. Aleem McNeil, same kind of production a year ago.
He's got pressure and he is sandwiched. It's Aleem McNeil again.
Lions' first pick in the draft this year, D lineman Ty Williams.
A little bit earlier than I thought he would go. I thought he would be more in the 2nd round range, but they know what they like, and this is someone who is strong and powerful, plays with a lot of upper torque. You see him press out blocks. He can hold that point of attack really, really easily. Just a big, strong, powerful guy at 334 pounds.
Linebackers, Alex Anzalone is back.
Let's go 3-4. It's now or never. Come on.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Turn up.
Only played 10 games in 2024. They really missed him.
Wiley in a good open field tackle by Alex Anzalone.
Jack Campbell comes off a 131 tackle year 2. He led the team.
Nowhere to roam. Jack Campbell right there.
Linebacker Derek Barnes, another injury casualty, 3 games played. Secondary safeties Kirby Joseph, Brian Branch, corners Amik Robertson, Terrion Arnold, and DJ Reed, who they signed away from the Jets. He's played the pass well for years now, never gets enough credit as a top shelf corner.
Meet me in the end zone. Meet me in the end zone.
He takes over for Carlton Davis, who departs off a good year, held quarterbacks to a sub-80 rate.
Intercepted by Carlton Davis.
Robertson held his targets to a sub-90 rate.
Make some noise.
Arnold faced the most targets on the team, mid-90s rating, 10 passes defense.
That is covered well, Terrion Arnold.
Joseph comes in off a first-team season, led the league in INTs with 9, led the NFL in rating allowed at 29. That's absurd.
Intercepted Kirby Joseph.
My God.
And his partner, Brian Branch, 74 rating allowed, team leading 16 passes defensed. They don't believe they have a personnel problem.
Intercepted Brian Branch, 2nd of the day.
Kicking duties, Jake Bates mastered things pretty fast, 26 of 29 on field goal tries in his first go at things.
Bates has delivered.
2025 is as much about seeing if Detroit's new OC and DC can keep the train rolling. Most of the puzzle pieces are the same: Goff, Sonic and Knuckles, St. Brown, Jameson, Patrick, and Laporta. What's not to like? Just the one change on this side to their O-line. Not much different on the defensive side either. Need Hutch to stay on the field. Added the rookie Williams to the trenches. Linebacking trio is the same, but other than Aiden, who is going to heat up the QB? Backside, swapping DJ Reed for Carlton Davis shouldn't hurt, maybe even helps. Branch and Joseph make a fine safety duo. Arnold seems poised to take the next step. Adding Maddox for depth is a sneaky good pickup. So, Detroit has maybe the hardest road slate in the league this season. That's why they have the 2nd highest over-under as compared to being included with the 11.5 group. Washington, Philadelphia, Cincinnati, Baltimore, Kansas City, and the Rams all on the road, not to mention their own division, which is expected to be strong this year again. That plus 2 new coordinators, let's set the floor at 9 and 8. Ceiling, again, schedule makes it hard to imagine them winning 15 again, but they likely win several of their road games against the big boys. They clearly have as much offensive talent as any team in the league, so 13 wins as the ceiling. 11 plus wins just seems like a no-brainer with this squad. Sure, there's no brain in this bag, but that's not the point. If Aiden plays all year and their O stays healthy, fill that box with donuts. Green Bay Packers head into 2025 with their expectation mark set at 9.5 wins.
Hey, go!
Pack took home 11 wins in 2024.
We handled our business, man. We handled our business.
Good enough for more playoff action.
What are you waiting for? I don't know. Something amazing?
Is this a good squad that wins 10 to 11 games a year over and over?
Kick is blocked! It is blocked! It is blocked! And the Packers have won!
Or is all their youth going to evolve together into an elite club?
Leaping grab, end zone, touchdown!
Green Bay offense good for 27 points a game, 8th most.
All the way to the end zone for the touchdown!
And they were 5th best in yards per game.
Jaden Reed, leaping grab inside the Vikings 20-yard line.
The driving force behind their offensive success, their rush attack, a 5-30 run-pass split.
Josh Jacobs up the middle, barrels to the end zone, touchdown Green Bay.
Josh Jacobs' debut in cheese went great, 1,300 plus yards.
Josh Jacobs took on the San Francisco front.
15 scores, 4.4 per run.
Come on, eh? Yeah!
Emmanuel Wilson quietly chipped in over 500 yards along the ground as well.
Bouncing to the right to the outside. He's got running room.
Their quarterback plenty capable of using his legs too.
He fights his way for the pylon and he's knocked out of bounds.
But Love is in the air most of the time.
Lofts it left side. Wicks got it. Touchdown.
Jordan, 25 TDs in 15 games.
His right side got his man.
Has put up a 95 to 96 rating both years as starter.
Watson there. Touchdown.
Their ceiling tied to how good he can be.
A tracer from Jordan Love.
I don't know how I caught it. I think I closed my eyes.
Does he need one of those WR1s to elevate his game?
Do I look good?
Can any of his young receivers become that guy?
Who said I wasn't good?
Jaden Reed maybe, 850 plus yards, 6 touchdowns last year after a 790 plus yard, 8 TD rookie year.
Bro, your legs is moving so fast. Who said I can't walk?
Packers used a first rounder on Matthew Golden.
And this is someone who ran 4.29, but not just a speed receiver. You see a lot of snap in his routes. Watch him when he gets to the top, the separation, the big time juice and burst he shows out of the break point. How about the ball skills? Look at this catch. Go out and get that with one hand. That'll be well received.
Dropped a third rounder on Savion Williams too.
One of the more unique players, I guess I should just say unique players in this draft, who they'll use as a wildcat. He's outside at receiver. They just get the ball to him in the backfield. One of the best overall athletes in this entire draft. He is huge. He's almost 6'4", 222 pounds.
Or maybe Romeo Doubs has the Uno card in his hand. 600 plus yards, 4 touchdowns, 13 games.
Oh, what an adjustment! Romeo Doubs!
Proud of you. Proud of you.
Christian Watson flashes it too at times, another 600-yard guy last year.
Christian Watson!
Also heads into his 4th year. Dontavian Wicks, 400-plus yards in his year too, down a bit from his rookie year, but he did haul in 5 touchdowns.
Into the end zone, Dontavian Wicks.
Tight end Tucker Kraft, yet another member of the Green Bay Kitty Club.
Not that I had anything to do with your development, Rome, but I'm proud of you.
Only 2 years on the job, doubled his yards year over year, painted it green and yellow 7 times.
To the 5, to the pylon.
Jacobs pitched in with 342 receiving yards too.
His first career touchdown reception.
Love would love the kind of time he had to work with last year again. Yeah! No need for a 2-minute man when you have a line 10th in pressure rate. Love only wrapped up 22 times. Gave up the second fewest bags in the NFL.
Left side latching on and making the catch.
Left tackle Rasheed Walker, right tackle Zach Tom, guards Sean Ryan, center Josh Myers, They added Anthony Belton in the second round as well, a tackle who can move inside if needed.
Green Bay, he's got to compete right away, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's going to get a chance, I would think, at left tackle. They're in good shape with Zach Tom at right tackle, but 6'6", 336 pounds. He can create some movement in the run game, CD. I thought he was a little better in the run game than he was in the pass game. He does have anchor.
And how about another helping of what that D was serving up too?
We've been shown what the element about today, man.
Maybe the sneakiest good defense from 2024 because they never really got a ton of puck.
Intercepted! And Jair Alexander!
Held teams to 19 per contest, 5th lowest yards per game allowed.
Quick toss left side, DJ Moore. He fumbles the football. The Packers have it!
Held quarterbacks to a sub-90 rate, good for 9th lowest.
Intercepted by the Packers, and there is your dagger.
Pass rush cooked up 45 plates of Saccaroni and cheese, 8th most, without blitzing much at all, too. And they held runners to 4 per carry, 3rd lowest.
You know what you just did? You just won the game.
Their defense, similar to their offense, lots of youth, relies very much on a committee approach, so not many guys with eye-popping stats.
Rattler shovels it forward. The ball came loose, recovered by Green Bay.
Leader in sacks, for example, was Rashawn Gary with 7.5.
Now some pressure, he's in trouble, and he is dropped. Rashad Gary.
Devontae Wyatt came off the bench for 5 sacks.
Devontae Wyatt with his second sack.
Luke Van Ness chipped in 3 bench bags.
Hit, ball is loose, and it's picked up by Green Bay.
Kingsley Enigbare, 4.5 QB takedowns in his year 3.
Levis, pressure, and he's blasted. Ball is out.
Young Brenton Cox got in 7 games in his sophomore year, nabbed 4 QBs in that short window.
Howell is brought down and sacked by Brenton Cox Jr.
Vet Kenny Clark went from 7.5 quarterback wrap-ups to 1 last year, and he started 17 games, concerning due to this being his 10th year.
Kenny's 3-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle. Yeah.
Their linebackers, young dudes as well. Quay Walker, 100-plus tackles each year in the show after racking up 102 last year.
Sacked!
Rookie edge Cooper went for 87 tackles, 3.5 sacks, mostly coming off the bench.
Rush on, tight pocket.
There we go.
Isaiah McDuffie heads into his 5th year off a 97 tackle showing.
And this is a huge play right here. And again, it's textbook. It's the shoulder on the ball.
Secondary, first he's going to rock, then he's going to roll.
Somebody about to get one.
X going to give it to him again this year.
Over the middle, intercepted.
X marked the spot in 2024. Xavier McKinney put up an exhibition, or exhibit maybe, 8 INTs to go along with 88 tackles.
Hey, that's him. Hey, that's him.
Wait, X actually spots the marks, I'm told.
I'm here. Come on, baby.
Evan Williams, his partner, rookie last year, 13 games, 6 starts, sub-70 rate allowed, nice opening act.
How many times have these guys talked about this rookie who really kind of popped on his... Even Kenny Clark said, listen, man, we're doing OTAs and this guy jumped out.
And bye-bye to Jair Alexander. He wasn't on the field much lately anyway.
I know you are. Matter of fact, I know you are.
Cut ties with corner Eric Stokes, gave up a plus 100 rate back-to-back seasons now. Keyshawn Nixon did last year too, but 88 tackles, 3 sacks, 3 forced fumbles. He was a bright spot.
Smith is coming across, and it's incomplete. That was read by Keyshawn Nixon from the back end.
Newbie in town, Nate Hobbs, 11 games for Vegas in 2024, held his targets to a low 70s rate.
And the ricochet to Hobbs. Here he goes.
Carrington Valentine has begun his career holding quarterbacks to a sub-85 rate each season, sub-70 last year.
He heaves it into the end zone, left side.
In Javon Bullard's rookie year, 15 games, 11 starts, a 124 rate isn't good, but he did rack up 90 tackles.
Nice play coming out, making it Javon Bullard.
Lastly, the kicker, Brandon McManus, took over late, went 20 of 21 on field goal attempts, went ESPN Doc on his extra points.
It is good! It is good! It is good! The Green Bay Packers have won!
So, the offense added 2 new rookie wideouts to the picture, Golden and Savion joining a very crowded wideout room. Love has more than enough options with Reed, Watson, Wicks, and Dobbs all returning, and has Jacobs grinding behind him still too. Not much different with the D personnel-wise, front 7 all built around Gary, Clark, Wyatt, Walker, and Cooper, all returnees. Couple of alterations to their backside. Hobbs and Stokes' place, it's like a lift in their case. Stokes was kind of drooping. The floors for the NFC North teams are pretty low due to drawing the AFC North, which for Green Bay includes Baltimore and Cincinnati at home and Pittsburgh on the road. Philadelphia and Washington also pay them a visit. If they can't beat any of those teams and can't win on the road versus interdivisional foes, get swept by Detroit, they could end up with just wins. But if they can hang with the best, they could slap a 5-1 mark down inside the division, split those 4 home games with the A-grade teams, and take out the mids like Dallas and Arizona on the road for a nice 13-4 mark. The Packers have won 9 and 11 games in the 2 years of the Jordan Love era, so the real complex computer simulation I ran said go with 10 wins. Low-hanging fruit, sure, but that's what makes it easier to grab, right? Chicago Bears 2025 tree branch hangs at 8.5 wins.
Come on, baby! Yeah!
This after they only won 5 games in 2024, which would have felt like disappointment, but Bear Down doesn't really know what that feels like.
Back in the 35-yard line! And he's gathered again!
Fairly numb to it all at this point.
The kick is blocked! It is blocked! It is blocked!
Even so, they have themselves another new head coach, poached straight from the current kings of the NFC North jungle.
Let's go! Let's go! Yeah!
Ben Johnson took the job eagerly. He had a front row seat to the Chicago show last year twice.
Yeah!
Knows they have the talent.
Gotta pick up the elbow.
Won't have to do much to look good either.
Can we just throw a bomb?
He takes over an offense, 28th in scoring last year, 31st on third down, and no team averaged fewer yards per game. Every key Bears playmaker saw their production dip year over year. This despite Caleb Williams putting up the best rookie season by a Chicago quarterback ever.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
20 touchdowns, only 6 picks.
Touchdown Bears!
High 80s rate, respectable for a rookie.
Let's go! Yeah!
Johnson's task then, elevate Caleb's game even further,
We're not gonna get another one for sure.
which in turn should maximize the talents of running back DeAndre Swift, tight end Cole Kmet, and DJ Moore.
Open, DJ Moore, inside the 15 to the 10, turns it up to the 5, walking into the end zone.
Moore scored 6 times last year, 98 receptions, 966 yards.
Feet down, back in the end zone, DJ Moore, touchdown.
Was good for over 1,300 with Justin Fields throwing to him.
Down the left side, inside the 5, over the shoulder, end zone touchdown, DJ Moore.
Didn't keep Keenan Allen 744 yards last year, did lead them with 7 TDs.
Keenan Allen, touchdown.
Grabbed Luther Burden in the second round to cover his production.
Thought he had a chance to go in the bottom of the first round. A very loose, dynamic athlete. Look at the comparison on the bottom of the screen. Yep. DJ Moore. It's funny how this always happens. These guys end up being teammates.
Rome Odunze also went for 700 plus yards. More impressive being he was the third look, and it was his first go at the NFL stage.
Caught, Odunze, touchdown.
Olamide Zaccheaus, 500 plus yards last year, has clipped 500 2 times in his 6 years.
Zaccheaus! Touchdown!
Again, they like who they have in place. Kmet, 474 yards a year ago.
An angry run from Kokomet.
Was good for 540 plus 3 straight seasons before that.
Listen, I don't know if this is fact or not, but the first NFL player ever, back-to-back touchdowns and back-to-back snaps.
Then mix in a first-round tight end. Colston Loveland is supposed to be Johnson's Laporta.
Oh, so it's Colston Loveland, not Tyler Warren. That's a bit of a surprise.
I had them right next to each other on my list, so they're both excellent players, different styles. He's a smooth mover, kind of remind me a little bit of Mark Andrews, but quite honestly, you could put Sam Laporta on that list, who Ben Johnson had coached.
Swift came up short of 1,000 yards.
Over a man, Swift.
Under 4 yards per carry.
With a burst to the 25-20.
He had never finished under 4 in his first 4 years.
He's gone, baby. 10-5, end zone.
Roshan Johnson, just 2.7 yards per carry.
Roshan Johnson, he is in for the touchdown.
Which brings us to their O-line. They went to work on the interior this offseason, traded for 2 new guards, signed a new center. Keep in mind, Drew Dalman only played 9 games in 2024. Guard Jonah Jackson only 4. Guard Joe Tooney at least comes off another good year. Also added Ozzie in the second round.
Ozzie Trapillo, guys, huge. He's a day 1 starter. My comp was Big John Stud. Let's get to the video here as we see what he does. Rob Havenstein was someone he reminded me of who's a plug-and-play.
Team had one of the worst rush attacks in the NFL, and they don't want Caleb thinking he should switch careers and open a dispensary. No QB had their face in the grass as often as he did.
And he's still on his feet. He's finally brought down.
Now, Williams was a big part of the problem too. Has to learn to get rid of it faster or to throw it away.
He has been on the ground a lot.
He has plenty of room to grow in his second season.
You're going to be a hell of a player in this league.
They think if their offense can elevate to even average range, their defense would return to top 10 form. This is a unit that had to paddle upstream a lot, so 13th fewest points per game allowed isn't too shabby.
Oh, and he snares him as Geno Smith was about to get away.
Second best in the red zone, secondary held quarterbacks to a 90 rate at least, 10th lowest completion percentage.
Going downfield, intercepted. Jalen goes down to the 40.
Have to stop giving up some of those big splash plays, though. That was a problem.
He's at the 20, 25.
And so was their rush defense. 4.8 yards per carry allowed. Only 2 teams were more generous to runners.
He's away at the 15 to the 10. A race to the end zone.
And it's not like they don't like their linebackers. TJ Edwards, 129 tackles, 4 sacks, a forced fumble, interception.
And the pass was intercepted by TJ Edwards, falling out of bounds.
125 plus tackles, 4 straight years.
And slings him down to the ground.
His partner, Tremaine Edmonds, 7 years in the league, 7 years with 100 plus tackles.
And Tremaine Edmonds has the INT.
Both guys triple-digit dudes, just need to make those tackles closer to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, yeah.
They could also finish trips to moms a little more often.
Hits him from behind. Ball is out.
40 sacks was middle of the pack, but without a ton of blitzing, they were 5th in pressure rate. Montez Sweat, their top QB hunting threat, 5.5 sacks after a 12.5 sack year in 2023, faced a lot of double teams, but you know, the elite ones always do.
In trouble, trying to keep the play alive, the football comes out.
Only help he got was from Jervon Dexter, who had 5 bags from the trenches.
Jervon Dexter closes the drive.
Nice 19 QB hits over 50 tackles, a mini breakout season in his second year. Andrew Billings, his DT partner, only 8 games played last year, only 13 tackles. So throw former Falcon Grady Jarrett in there. 17 starts in 2024, 53 tackles, 2.5 sacks. This will be year 11.
It's Grady Jarrett getting Justin Fields.
Jarrett can teach Shamar Turner the ropes, Chicago adding him in the second round this year.
This is a twitchy, explosive 3 technique who can get up the field and's got some power. You'll see it with a little shake pull.
They said goodbye to DeMarcus Walker at the other DN spot. Walker just 3.5 sacks back-to-back years.
Hey, it's going to be a fight, but we're the heavyweight champs, all right?
Odangbo, 3 sacks in 17 games for Indy, had 8 the year before.
That's Odangbo!
They need way more from their front 4 this season. If they get it, they have a secondary that can feed off that heat.
Boy, it look good in that thing right there. Let me check in.
Cornerback Jalen Johnson, 2 picks, held quarterbacks to a sub-90 rate after signing that big deal.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying today. Access denied. That's all they gonna see.
JJ's rate allowed did jump over 35 points compared to 2023 for what it's worth.
Hey, don't give me another op, hey!
Kyler Gordon also didn't play the pass as well year over year.
6. Hey, 6. Good play.
Gave up a rate over 100 in 2024. He was a 75 guy in 2023.
Ain't gonna happen again. That was nice, though.
Cornerback Tyreek Stevenson had a few Homer Simpson dope moments last season. Held quarterbacks to a sub-80 rate, too. 12 passes defensed. Just add a little more maturity to his year 3, and you'd have something.
Down the sidelines to the end zone for the lead.
They need their stud safety, Jaquan Brisker, to stay healthy this year.
Down goes Stafford. Dropped him like a bad habit.
100 tackle dude his first 2 seasons, only played in 5 games last year.
Bo intercepted. Brisker the grab at the 18-yard line. We got a fade to black moment at Soldier Field.
Kevin Byard, his partner, comes off a career high in tackles after clocking out with a hefty 130.
Wants to throw. He's blasted by Byard.
The toe of Cairo kicks it for him. Santos 21 of 25 on field goal attempts, 8 for 9 from beyond the arc.
Cairo Santos kick is up, and the kick is good! And the Bears have walked off and won in Green Bay.
Thumbnail recap of the Playmakers room. Caleb has DJ, Rome, and Burden. Komet and Loveland at tight end. Swift toking it. What does that get them? On defense, 3 new faces should play lots of snaps for their front 7. Jarrett, Turner, working with Sweat, Edwards, and Edmonds. Relying on the same 5 guys to man their secondary, Stevenson, Gordon, and Johnson have the ability to be in the best cornerback trio convo. Byard and Brisker make a nice safety duo. This isn't going to be an easy year 2 for Caleb based on schedule alone. Road games versus not only Green Bay, Minnesota, and Detroit, but Baltimore, Cincinnati, Philadelphia, Washington, and San Francisco. That's a brutal group of games in enemy territory, so a 4-win floor, believable based on them only winning 5 last year. If Ben Johnson is who they think he is, though, and they can put up 25 to 26 points a game, they would maybe be able to hold court at home and then mix in a few road wins, sweeping the Vikings. That would get them to 11 wins. That's the ceiling. They could both improve and still fall short of a 500 record. Look for Johnson to get things going in the right direction, but less than 9 wins as the guess. That road run they have to make is scary looking, man. Minnesota Vikings 2025 line in the snow set at 8.5 wins, won 14 games in 2024. It might not have been an Ollie level shook up the world.
Well, I've never been that open for a minute.
But they caught most of the NFL by surprise.
We don't take no prisoners, man.
2022 Vikings won 13 games. A whole bunch were super close.
Caught it! He caught it! Are you kidding me at the 2?
So the obvious question followed.
Who are we and what are we about?
Could they sustain winning like that 2 years in a row?
I never, ever, ever feel like you guys aren't going to kick through that brick wall and go find a way.
They only won 7 games in 2023. Last year, 14 wins, 9 by 8 points or less.
Find Addison over the middle.
So same question for 2025.
It's time to seek the moment of truth and show them who we about.
And maybe a bigger riddle, will they get the kind of play from the QB spot like they did last year?
I love playing with y'all, man. Hey, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning, man. Here we go. Mike's on 3. 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Vikings offense 9th in points per game in 2024. The fuel, its passing attack.
And the blowout may be on.
Sam Darnold threw for 35 touchdowns, over 250 yards per game.
Touchdown!
A rate of 102.
Fires to the end zone. Caught! Jordan Addison!
Minnesota didn't feel the need to wait and see if he was wearing a glass slipper that was about to slide off. They're more intrigued to see what a double dose of JJ will do to their O-face. JJ McCarthy, let's see what you got.
Nice touch here by McCarthy.
Justin Jefferson's play as icy as ever.
Justin Jefferson putting on a show.
1,500 plus yards. Boxtown boogied 10 times. A K plus all 5 years in the NFL.
A 97-yard touchdown!
Jordan Addison, a perfect compliment.
Come on, man. Best door in the league, dog.
Has put up 875 plus both years in the league.
Best door in the league, man. You better let somebody know.
Painted it purple 9 times.
And you just made the catch of the year right there, bro. I love you.
Jalen Naylor there to fill in the whiteout gaps, 400 plus yards, 6 TDs in his second year.
What did I tell you? I told you.
Have Hawk too at tight end. TJ Hawkinson only played 10 games, makes things hard on D's when he's healthy though.
Caught! TJ's killing them! Out of bounds at the 9!
Plus Aaron Jones, who has hauled in 50 plus receptions 3 of the last 4 years. Aaron comes off an 1,100 rush yard season, too. Dude has never finished a year with less than 4.5 a run in 8 years.
Aaron Jones, touchdown!
Take yourself down to OSHA Hennessy's office right now and tell him exactly what you did.
Both of us got over 120, 2 tubbies.
Tell him Minnesota's big uglies weren't a reflection of their sack total, too. 49 taken is a lot.
Oh, absolutely that was a face mask.
Oh, wow.
Left tackle Christian Darrisaw, right tackle Brian O'Neill and company ranked 18th by PFF last year.
From the shotgun, another good pocket to the end zone!
Changes to their inside, signed former Colts center Ryan Kelly, a vet, 4 Pro Bowls on his resume, only 10 games played last year, takes Garrett Bradbury's spot, not the strongest 2024, and added former Colt Will Fries at guard, only 5 games last year, takes Ed Ingram's slot. And they drafted Donovan Jackson in the first round. So their 2025 offense will have a different flavor to it, and so will their defense, actually.
We a kick-ass group! We are a kick-ass group! We kicking ass!
Held teams to 19 a game, 4th toughest on 3rd down.
Near side to the 50, on the sideline, 40, and is loose!
No team with more takeaways.
Is intercepted on the second play of the game!
Secondary held quarterbacks to the 2nd lowest rate.
Interception, Cam Bynum!
Pass rush, good for 49 sacks, 4th most. No team blitzed more often.
Purdy scrambling for his life.
Throw in some good run defense, too, 4th lowest yards per carry allowed.
Hey, I like that one. You different, boy.
Changes to their backside. Stephon Gilmore's stay in Minnesota was brief, left off a sub-90 rate shift.
And it's intercepted! Did Gilmore pick it off? Yes!
No more Cameron Bynum, had a breakout 4th year, close to 100 tackles and 3 INTs, a low 60s rate.
Intercepted! Yes!
Could mean more time for Mekhi Blackman. They also nabbed corner Isaiah Rodgers from Philadelphia, held his targets to a sub-90 rate as a backup mostly.
It's into the hands of Isaiah Rodgers!
This will be corner Byron Murphy's 7th year, held quarterbacks to a 75 rate with a hefty 14 passes defensed, 6 INTs.
Intercepted Byron Murphy Jr.! Yeah!
Josh Metellus fat 100-plus tackles while holding his targets to a sub-90 rate.
It's picked off by Joshua Metellus.
They're set at safety. Harrison Smith will play his 14th season. Mid-80s rate allowed, 3 picks, close to 90 tackles. Doesn't seem to be slowing down.
Intercepted! Harrison Smith!
They aren't just all back end either. Their front will turn some heads too.
Oh, he's hit! And he's sacked!
Changes to their front, too. Adios to Patrick Jones, who went for 7 bags last year, also a career high.
Levis goes down. It's Pat Jones.
Picked up 2 vets who have nice resumes, not great 2024s. Javon Hargrave only played 3 games last year, 7 to 11 sacks 3 years in a row prior to that.
Oh boy, that is Hargrave coming in hot.
Added Jonathan Allen, former commander, has 7 to 8 sack potential, only 8 games played in 2024.
They got one more breath in them.
Jonathan Grenard comes off back-to-back 12-plus sack seasons, tied for the 4th most QB hits.
Sacked!
Grenard tied his partner Andrew Van Ginkel in QB hits. Van Ginkel rolls in off a career high in sacks, planted 11.5 QBs in his 2024 Garden.
Smith looking for somewhere to go, and Andrew Van Ginkel with his 2nd sack of the day.
Imagine if Dallas Turner gets it going, 3 sacks in his rookie year coming off the bench.
And Dallas Turner gets a beautiful sack, his first career sack.
DC Brian Flores' love for Sweet meant both their inside linebackers racked a few QBs, ballroom blitzing all year. Ivan Pace was on his way to another good season when he got hurt, 70-plus tackles, 3 sacks in his 11 games.
Touchdown!
Was good for 100-plus tackles his rookie year. vet linebacker Blake Cashman has put together back-to-back 100-plus tackle years, 4.5 sacks too, only 14 games.
Oh my goodness, another one!
The blokes in front of them were there to stop the run more than the rush. It's all aged beef. Jerry Tillery, Jonathan Bullard, 40-plus tackles. Harrison Phillips with 55-plus.
What happened? You have your invisible suit on? I stepped out. He stepped down, and when he tried to recover, he slipped.
Minnesota's fortunes rest on JJ's shoulders, both of them really, stamping him with a half a push, half a downgrade. On the one hand, it has to be a downgrade, right? He can't throw for 40 TDs, can he? But who thought Darnold would? Maybe JJ, Addison, Naylor, Hawk, and Aaron make the QB. Lots of change to their front seven on defense. They shouldn't be any worse though. If anything, if Hargrave is healthy, that's an upgrade. Jonathan Allen has potential to be an upgrade too. Dallas Turner isn't new, but his role will be. Plenty of talent up there. Is there as much in the back? No Bynum doesn't make them better, I don't think. Losing Gilmore doesn't help either. Metellus, Smith, and Murphy can't do it all. Blackman, Rogers, Okuda, one of them needs to step up. A rookie QB and a fairly brutal schedule, that's why they only got the 8.5 over-under, and you can see why it could go south on them. Philadelphia, Washington, Baltimore, and Cincinnati all visit the bank, and it's not like their road schedule is a cakewalk, so setting the floor for them at 5 wins. If JJ squared is all anyone is talking about though, McCarthy comes close to matching Darnold's production last year. They could win 4 of 6 inside the division, beat a couple of the heavyweights at home, and take road games versus Pittsburgh, Dallas, and Seattle. They could go 12-5 in year 1 of JJ II. Here you go, Skull. You won't win 9 games. Too many tough opponents and a question mark at QB. Heard that before? Like 12 months ago, maybe? Yeah, how did that prediction turn out?